Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Rich Manor in the living room, Lucy and Tristan are in a hug. And as Taya came in the room, I can't believe this. And as Tristan and Lucy let go of each other and turned and faced Taya, who came to the arm. Me neither. John was a great man who didn't deserve this. What's gonna happen to your job? The good news is I can come back to work, but till my trial comes and I'm clear of this, Gwen will be the acting chief of staff there. Meanwhile, in Brian's room, Sharon's by Brian's bedside, who's asleep, and his husband Tyler came in and went to where Sharon is, and she saw. He looks peaceful. Yeah, he is. And as she got up and faced her husband, and as they turned and head out of Brian's room and closed the door, and head to her room, and as they went in and Tyler closed the door and turned and faced Sharon. How are you? I should be asking you that with everything that's going on. To be honest, hurt, and hey, none of this is your fault at all. And as they hug each other. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Wynn and Eric are talking. Thanks for getting me out there. It just got too real, yeah, I know. My grandfather was a great person, and this actually must have really been calm. I mean, it's kind of strange. What do you mean by that? I saw her reaction, and that really makes me wonder about her. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, Justin's having a beer, and as Thomas came to where Justin is, and he saw, "You mind I join you?" "Sure." And as Thomas came and sat at the bar with him, saw his things with Cassie. I haven't heard from her in quite some time. Has she done this before? We were in New Orleans, but not too major. Till now. Meanwhile, outside the Grand Pub, Jennifer got a taxi and saw Mike at the door and went to where he is, and he turned and faced her. "I'm glad you came. I have a few conditions if you're gonna go through this. Let's talk on the way there." "No, I'm letting you know right now." Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting area, Emily went and got herself a cup of coffee, and that's a flashback to her, Rita, and Lauren talking. The father of his son, Emily, is Thomas Collins. Now it makes sense. What do you mean by that? My mom was right all this time. She said Kyle showed up after I miscarried, which I always find strange, and his flashback ends just as Ryan came to where Emily is, and she saw. "Dad, where is everyone?" "They're getting some fresh air, processing what happened." "Dad, if there's anything I can do, hey, you're here, and that's all that matters." And as Karen and Tamara came to where they are, and they saw. "I saw the news. Please tell me if that's not true. John can't be gone." Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Paul and Janet are talking. "Okay, we go with plan B. Besides, other than being busy trying to wipe out the Grams and Good Charms, I still need you." And as Paul came to where Janet is. "Alright, I gotta admit, we both strive to get what we want exactly, so why stop now? There's just one thing I need help for." "Name it." "I want you to help me break up with Joseph." "I think I can help you with that." "What do you mean?" And as Paul came and kissed Janet, and as they began kissing each other, just as Stephanie came in and saw what's going on, and slammed the door, causing Paul and Janet to stop kissing and turn and face Stephanie. "What the hell is going on here?" Meanwhile, in the other patient room, Carl and Olivia are talking. "Well, it doesn't change that you're working for them undercover. Why would you do something like that? Because I'm not waiting to kill my parents, and now losing my grandfather? It's really too much to even think about. I can't believe he's gone." And as Carl went and hugged Olivia while he's holding her. "You know what? It's really not fair. But one way or another, we're gonna get through this together." Boom. Meanwhile, outside, Patrick's about to open the room to the empty patient room, but saw Carl and Olivia in a hug, and is not happy, and turned and walked away. And began heading down the hall towards John's room. And went in the room and saw Angela there, who also saw Patrick. And went to where she is. "Hey, how you holding up?" "I don't know. It seems I lost the only man who's got me through life itself." Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Rich Manor in the living room, Lucy, Tristan, and Taya are talking. Don't worry, those charges will be dropped real soon. I'm not really worried about that. You wanna see the Gramps? Yeah, they must be devastated, so I'm gonna see what I can do. Anyways, I see you later, and as Taya went, I left the room. And Tristan turns to Lucy. Thank you, by the way. Oh, no, it was Bobby and Carly that did all the work. I just agreed since I'm on the board of committee. Thank you. Meanwhile, in Brian's room, Sharon and Tyler came back in and saw Brian, who's still asleep. And Sharon looked at Tyler. I just feel so damn helpless when my grandmother's suffering beyond belief. I know what it's like to lose someone you care about, but she has all her family there to keep her strong. You're right. The thing is, I should have spent more time with him. We all did, but the fact of the matter is, he will always be in the arts forever. I have to go to the hospital and see what I can do. I go with you. No, I want you to stay and look at the Brian. I'll be back, alright? Okay. And as they kiss each other, and Tyler went and left the room, and Sharon came to where Brian is. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Gwen and Eric are talking. I'm pretty sure she was more shocked than anyone in that room. Yeah, you're right. Either way, most of Los Angeles probably heard by now. You know, he's helped so many people in so many ways that I could never forget, ever. I'm gonna make a list of the things he did for us. Well, for one, his wife was watching my every move, but I knew that they wanted us to be happy in the end, so they intervened in many occasions. Yeah, including getting us back together and made us realize that we belong together. But either way, we have to tell Nicholas about this. Tell me what, and as Nicholas came to where Eric and Gwen is. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, Justin and Thomas are talking. I don't even know. I mean, one minute she says she can't live without me, and the next thing she's distant. And kids, you think there's another guy? There better not be. Yeah, imagine that. How's your marriage with, you mean with our brother illegally married to my wife? It's going well, but I tell you, I'm prepared to do whatever I have to because I'm not gonna lose Maria, which is why you should have Cassie follow to see if she's cheating on you. Already ahead of you. Already phoned Harold about it, and he's gonna get every detail to what she does when I'm not around. Ooh, and as Vanessa came to where Thomas and Justin is, sounds like somebody's worried about something. Meanwhile, outside the Grand Pub, Michael and Jennifer are talking. Alright, what are your terms? I don't want to be mentioned at all about this. I'm the one to have this procedure. That's true. But to be honest, you're taking the easy way of something that's complicated. I can't have a baby with a man who's sleeping with my sister. But the real question is, what changed your mind about coming with me? Cause if you're gonna stop me, please walk away so I can do this alone. You know, I may not agree to what you're doing, but that's not my call. But you're not going along. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting area, Emily, Ryan, Tamara, and Kevin are talking. Will somebody please start talking? Son, tell me it's not true. I don't want to believe either, but Gwen told all the news. I've only known for a year, and this happened. We are hurting here. And do you know why, Emily? The fact is, the Collins are roaming about, causing destruction to whatever the hell they want, and it's gonna stop. Why do you all keep on blaming that family when it may not be them? How do you know that? All I'm saying is, John died from natural causes, which relates to stress, and we both know who caused that. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Paul, Stephanie, and Janet are talking. I'm sorry, who the hell are you? That's my girlfriend, Stephanie. I can't be gone for 1 second, and you have your tongue down her throat? Really, Paul? It's not what you think. You're right. It was you, and as Stephanie turned to Janet. You need to step the hell off now. Oh, what? Ladies, stop. Janet, you shouldn't have done what you did. Oh, come off it already. You wanted that kiss as much as I did. Besides, you came on to me. Listen to me, and let me get this clear. Paul belongs with me. I already have a man, which you will lose if you don't steer clear of mine. Meanwhile, in the other patient room, Cole and Olivia are talking, and as they came and sat on the bed. So Wayne and Linda are the ones that killed your parents. How did you find out? I did a lot of research while I was in rehab, and I couldn't make sense since my parents was killed in that electric storm. Who told you that? Someone who didn't want me to know the truth. Apart from trying to be a family, you want to destroy Wayne and Linda. I want them to feel what they've done to me and thousands of victims out there. So, how did you manage to work undercover? Without them, I made a deal with the DA where my sentence to jail will be reduced to nothing if I've exposed Wayne and Linda for what they've done. Question is, are you still gonna go through with this? Meanwhile, in John's room, Patrick and Angela are talking. Seems you and John had a strong bond. Yeah, just like Isabella. And as Joseph came in the room and Patrick Angelo saw. Whereas, he's been taken to the morgue. I can't believe this, and it's Joseph came to Angela and Patrick is. I've only known my grandfather for a few months, and now this. Hey, he wants you to be strong. And speaking of which, my dad has something for you. Is there anything I can do to help out the funeral plans? They've already been taken care of. And as Vince and Isabella came in the room, and they saw, Joseph, I need to talk to you. And as Joseph went with Isabella, while Angela came to where Vince is and hugged him. And pulled back. What was that for? I don't know what I'd do if I lose shit. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Rich Manor in the living room, Lucy and Tristan are talking. You know, just because we have Brian doesn't mean we should stop having Are You Thinking on the road, but yeah, that's what I like about you, because we're always on the same page, but for now, I'll let you know when. Take your time. Anyways, let's go see how Brian's doing. Meanwhile, in Brian's room, Sharon's looking at Brian, who's still asleep. You are going to have a great life with the two people who love you very much. I'm glad to hear you say that, and as Lucy and Tristan came in the room and Sharon saw. I meant that. Where's Tyler? Oh, he's gone to the hospital to see how his family is doing. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Wayne, Eric, and Nicholas are talking. Come on, Mom and Dad, I'm not a kid anymore, we can see that. So what do you need to tell me about my grandfather? What have you heard? I know what happened. My friends and I saw on the news, and as Gwen got up and went and hugged Nicholas. I am so sorry. And as she pulled away, and sat down right next to her husband, just as Nicholas sat down next to his mother. I didn't want you to hear it like this, it's fine. I trust the two of you want to tell me. So, how are you taking the news? The Collins did this to him, and from the look from you two, I'd say it's true. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Cider Club, Vanessa, Justin, and Thomas are talking. So let me get this straight. You think your wife Cass is cheating on you? He doesn't know, but I will. Honestly, I don't trust her at all. I want some proof if she's cheating so I can confront her. Otherwise, you two will be fighting. Thing is, we've already been fighting since late last summer. And it's just a look at Vanessa. Sis, I know that look very well. Lucky for you, I can concur at the moment. I can't believe our parents tried to kill you. That's too damn bad, because it's not gonna stop me from finding out what's on that island. Meanwhile, outside the Grand Pub, Michael and Jennifer are talking. Thank you. Alright, do you know what clinic we're going? Yes, and furthermore, when this is done, I really don't remember this at all. Then don't go through this. I have to do this, alright? Fine. And as Jennifer and Michael head to the taxi, and as they got in, and closed the door, and as it to part away. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting area, Emily, Ryan, Tamara, and Kevin are talking. We don't know for sure it was Frank, Mimi. Wait, can you swear to that? All I'm saying is, like they have been plotting for decades to destroy our families. Not to worry, you two. I refuse to let them walk on my dad's grave. I agree. Look, clearly this is not gonna change anything in motion. John wouldn't once, then you don't know him at all. He would do anything to keep us safe. That's how noble he is. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Paul, Stephanie, and Janet are talking. I'm not really interested in pop, really? Then what the hell did I just walk in on? Oh, right. You get your damn tongue down my boyfriend's throat, kissing him. Stephanie, it meant nothing. She just I know very well what she wants. She wants a real man. I am not gonna stand. Then get out. And as Janet went and left the room, and Stephanie went and closed the door, and came to where Paul was. Look, I was the one who came on to her. I already know. Just like I know she doesn't want Joseph in her life. Meanwhile, in the other patient room, Paul and Olivia are talking. I have come way too far to let him get away for killing my parents, but I do have our son to think about. You want justice would happen, I get it. I know you don't want it. Actually, I do. Really? Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna help you take them down myself. Thank you. Anyways, I'll let you get back to Patrick. Actually, I was hoping to come home with you, if that's alright. Meanwhile, in John's room, Patrick brought back in the room and Angela and Vince saw him. Where's Olivia? I saw a call. I'm guessing he knows about John, which I don't get, since it's not even related. Actually, he is. What do you mean by that? Angela and I did some research on him. It turns out he's Alistair and Tiffany's son. Wait, did I hear right? And as Joseph and Isabella came back in the room, Carlos or Graham? Yeah, except his parents was killed in a horrible accident. You know, nothing really surprised me. And as Angela and Vince, Joseph and Patrick turned and left the room, and Isabella turned to the bed where John is. And as she thinking, mark my words, Dad. I promise you that I'm not gonna let your death go in vain. It's about time those Collins paid for everything they done to us. And you better damn believe I keep my promises.